Ladies and gentlemen, now apologies for the slow uploads. I just popped to the store to get some milk, and you know what lines for milk are like in this economy, very, very long. And in that line, I did what anybody else would do and just buy all of the cyber weekend offers and also rejoin My Alliance for Banquet. And I asked the boys in My Alliance, I was like, do I just, do I crack open these crystals or should I wait for the update that comes today? Because I was looking at that who's coming into the pool, man, and we got a fresh pool here, and there's like two characters that really stood out to me, which is like Prowler and also Symbiote Supreme. Like, I'm such a big fan of Symbiote Supreme, and I believe I'm slightly off meta. I didn't manage to, the line was so long and distracting for milk that I'm still kind of catching up with the meta. Metal Sonic Dude has been like doing a good job of telling me who's kind of spicy and who's not so spicy this year. But please as well, characters that have released in the last like 6 to 9 months, let me know your thoughts throughout this video on who are like the real bangers. But I've heard Prowler, just absolutely phenomenal character. Negasonic is actually really decent. I've heard Silver Sable was kind of the best character of 2016 on release. Really didn't hit that mark for 24. However, I believe he's getting a buff which makes her significantly better. And Spider-Punk, I've heard, is pretty good. However, I think it was Count Nefaria came out a few months ago, who is just like absolutely the best science character of the year. And I've heard the leader is a little bit mid. So yeah, there's a lot of things to kind of catch up on there. But we got so many shards again. I think we've got enough shards for, and my math may be incorrect here, I'm a little bit jet lagged. I think we got enough shards for 18 crystals plus 1, plus I got another 1 in there. So yeah, we got so many of these to open today. And then I just want to take stock and have a day or two to kind of, catch up on more meta stuff, reflect on the roster before going into the Titan crystals and also Nexus crystals a little bit later this week as well, because I got like a big stack of just all sorts of things that require me to like not make a bad decision and get roasted in the comment section for it. So yeah, I've definitely got like a few things to catch up on, but the new like Titan pool is looking so damn spicy. That 7 like Hitmonkey is one of my absolute favorite characters, because like he's just so easy to play, and I love Gamora, I love Aegon, I love those like super non-complicated characters, so I can just focus on the fight itself. So yeah, 7-star Hitmonkey would be pretty world class there, maybe a little bit later this week. And there were also like these class crystals. I think we are going to open these today a little bit later. I was kind of thinking about who I would like the most, and like Serpent really appears to be character of the year. Like, he's really, really good. I think also Awakening Gamora, getting Hyperion as well, definitely up there. Just to give you like a bit of a quick overview of the roster before we start as well. Because again, I haven't opened a crystal or done like a big opening. I did like one opening, I think, for the, what is it? I think it was around like April, May characters. There were limited bundles. I was like away traveling, and I was just like, I just really want to open these because I want to get Long Shot rank 3 him. So I've got him at rank 3. I ended up, spending maybe a little bit too much on that event. Photon Awakened, Spider-Ham Awakened would be amazing. Shuri, not too bad as well. I think Dust getting her Awakened would be pretty nice. And then kind of scrolling a little bit further down, Titania is definitely up there. Sasquatch, I think, is still really, really annoying because he's just an absolute beefcake. But I don't know if like Nefaria or, Spider-Punk are more kind of reliable nukers for Sasquatch there. But he really is just so goddamn beefy. So I think he's probably held up pretty well. And then aside from that, Luke Cage, I've heard actually is getting a lot of love recently, especially in very high tier battlegrounds, and from like Vega and the MCOC Illuminati. So I wouldn't mind Awakening the Blue Jean Boy, getting that indestructible as well. All right, so let's give it a go. We have, again, so many crystals here. This is by far the largest 7-star opening I've ever done. And there's like a new crystal opening background as well. So the UI... there were so many major updates to kind of the visuals of the game, and this should also be, I think if I set up my recording settings correctly, the first like 60 FPS crystal opening video that we've done. Not that it really matters, but hopefully it'll look a little bit nicer as we roll over and get our dreams crushed. So we'll see. Okay, looking at that reel, I mean, it's almost going a little bit too fast. I'm struggling to kind of see anything here. But yeah, Awakening Jugs as well. That's a very big W. And Bullseye, we'll happily take the Awakening there. Okay, so what's setting the tone today? It's going to be a Spider-Gwen, very iconic. I believe that is a first Awakening on the Spider-Gwen there. So, I mean, that's a sign, man. That's a sign that it's up only from here. And we're in for a very, very good time today. That reel is just absolutely wilding. It's going so far. Is that going to be a bullseye? Oh, send a Colossus my way, apparently. Oh, we'll take some more levels on that, man. I think he's now dupe level 60. So, yeah. Spider-Gwen and Colossus, certainly a very iconic start today. Not quite the new characters, top of the wish list, but we'll happily take these OGs. Okay, crystal number 3 is going to be... Oh, Kushala! Dude, Kushala is an absolute banger. I've been kind of keeping up on the... this time of year, everybody's like, top Mystic Champions, top X characters. And I think for the majority of people, Kushala makes that top 3, top 5. But let me know the thoughts on Kushala. And I also don't know whether or not she needs to be awakened as well. But there's also plenty of opportunity here to awaken Kushala as well. So that is a really, really good start. That's a character I totally forgot about. Shang-Chi, happily take that. We've already got him awakened. It's a little bit of a benefit, but it's not 20 more levels on War Machine, boys. So it's a W. It's a W. Shang-Chi is absolute banger character. He's just like, he's a Swiss Army knife of just doing all sorts of very weird matches. So I really like Shang-Chi. Okay, and then next up we are going to be getting Wiccan. So we already have Wiccan. I think we're about to get him tonight from the logging calendar as well. So we'll take that. But I believe that is the first awakening. So, yeah. Not bad, not bad. Let's move on to the next crystal. And it's going to be a Captain America Sam Wilson there. I still don't think he's the spiciest of character. I've always loved his animations, though. I hope he gets like a little bit of a tune-up or something. That'd be really nice, because like animation-wise, he's really, really well done. And that's going to be a 7-star OG Falcon. OG Falcon, high-key banger, could definitely take like some very awkward matches. But I think you did want that awakened ability, I think at least just once or something, if I remember. But also know Falcon's a bit of a weird one, because he has like really strong synergies with himself that makes like a really impractical like god tier Falcon team. There was some sort of like gimmicky loadout I remember doing for like a Falcon spotlight video. But Falcon is good. Is a cool character. And it's going to be, I think that is a second awakening on 7-star Iron Man. So yeah, not bad. I think that's just more arc overload. I think that's a bit more regeneration there. Also getting a lot of Titan shards today. That's the cope for every time we get a duplicate there. But really want to see that Prowler, the Spider-Punk, the Symbiote Supreme, Atuma, pretty good. I think you can never have enough Atumas for Battlegrounds defense, if I remember correctly. That is a first-time awakening as well, which I think is the thing that makes him significantly more threatening. But it's been a while since I looked into Atuma. I just remember Atuma and Killmonger, they have like the same space in my memory of like annoying on defense. I think both need to be awakened. But man, we're near like 300 characters in this game. It's a very extensive knowledge bank you've got to have. It's going to be another Wiccan there. Again, not top of my Christmas list, but, I think the Kushala definitely, like, let's look at the halfway point here. The Kushala definitely, I think, was the big carry there. The Atuma Awakening was pretty nice. I do kind of like the Spider-Gwen Awakening as well. Like, she's still very, very fun to play. And the OG Falcon is quite a nice pickup as well. So we'll take that. And how many, like, What is it? Titan shards is that as well. It's going to be like quite a good stat, like 4,000. Oh gosh, okay. It's going to be very good. Easily takes us over that 5th one for the opening, probably a little bit later this week. But yeah, let's go again. This second half, maybe something special. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's just going to be, you know. I have, dude, is that a Cigar 100? I didn't know I had, like, oh god, that's so many copies of Iron Man Infinity War. Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to be getting those max Sigstone crystals very soon from 7-star Iron Man Infinity War. I think he still can be, like, really good and really annoying on Battlegrounds defense in certain metas. So that's the cope there, boys. That is the cope. And we are getting a Jabari Panther Awakening. Just got her. I was actually just playing her this morning. And Jabari Panther's alright. She's just like one of those characters that's always been alright for her time. But then I feel like never was good enough to really kind of make it into any metas or anything. But I do really like her cleanse ability. It's really like cheesy for some specific nodes. Some very unique nodes. We got 7 more left in this stack. Oh, yes, man! Dude! Symbiote Supreme. This character carried me for the longest time as a 5-star. And I don't think I got the 6-star like, early enough in the 6-star cycle to really ever use it above the 5-star one. So yeah, I think that's 100% rank 2. Because I also think Symbiote Supreme, from my limited understanding of Serpent, I think is a pretty good character for going against Serpent. But yeah, that is really, really good. I love Symbiote Supreme. I'm not sure he's really, like, again, the best character for Battlegrounds. I think maybe he can do awkward matchups. But very happy to have that in my back pocket. And that's going to be a Spot. We already have Spot. We already have him Awakened. But you cannot go wrong with, like, more levels on Spot, you know? I think it's just more damage output. He's very, very reliant on a high sig, from what I remember, just to get that, you know, the big damage, the big juice. And what do we have here? We got Nova. Not top of my list. I think Nova's all right after the buff and rework. Yeah. I don't think Nova's really doing anything too special these days. But maybe I'm wrong. Please let me know if I'm wrong about, like, any character. Because, again, like, you have a little bit of a break for a while in this game, and you're just so much changes with new characters, synergies, reworks. It's certainly a lot to keep up with. Oh, that's going to be a Terrax. I was kind of... Terrax isn't bad, though. Terrax certainly, like, cooks in the right matchup. Still, like, a bit of an annoying BG defender sometimes. So, yeah, we'll take that. It's not too bad. Not too bad. New character as well. Beats 20 more levels on Iron Man Infinity War, I think. Okay, 3 more. Come on. We want to see that Prowler. And it's going to be Ebony Maw. Okay. Not horrendous. Is that first awakening on Ebony Maw? Or have we already got him? Oh, we've got him twice before. Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, not too bad. We'll take that. And then it's 2 more, and then we've got the class ones as well. So it's going to be another revamped Iron Man there. Again, not too bad. Prowler or Spider-Punk. Last Crystal Man would be very nice to see. Or Awakening Gamora, or Jugs. Or Warlock. Warlock can also come, and it's going to be Odin. Okay, I believe we already have Odin. I think we also may have him awakened as well. He's not a bad character, but yeah, the additional, like, 20 levels isn't really, like, doing a crazy amount there. But overall, I think the biggest wins, again, by far, Kushala and Symbiote Supreme. Super, super happy with those, man. Like, again, 2 top-shelf Mystics. Absolute banger characters. But we do have, now, the class crystals as well. So let's go to those for the end of this incredibly lengthy 7-star crystal opening. So a little bit down here. And we've got the I think we start with the Mystic, right? Because we've kind of got the biggest Mystic wins in the pool. So Awakening Ether would be really, really good. Awakening Jugs. Wouldn't... Oh, White Tiger as well. White Tiger would be pretty phenomenal. Yeah. Somebody new would be good. Or Awakening Chavez. Awakening Chavez would be really, really good. Kindred, dude, I will happily take a 7-star version of Kindred. I think he's still a little bit toxic if we can get this man awakened. So, yeah, that's pretty solid there. And Cosmic... Okay, it's really Serpent, right? Serpent's just got to be the one. Cersei's still a bit annoying, right? She's still a bit annoying. Hyperion would be decent. There's about a 50% banger ratio in this. I think Venom Pool still cooks quite hard, actually. But the first one is going to be a Red Goblin. Not necessarily, like, my favorite character. I've just always... Again, I don't know if anything has changed, because I know we got, like, a new symbiote. I think we got Scream recently. But Red Goblin was always a bit like, okay, this character's cool, but, like, where do I use him, you know? So what I always felt with the character, at least. So, Serpent. Please, Serpent, man. Please, Serpent, let me be toxic. Let me start griefing. And it's going to be an Odin. Oh, no, man. Not another Odin. Not fussed about that one, mate. Again, Odin, as far as I'm aware, it's pretty good. Either with just the first dupe or just Unawakened. So, didn't really need the levels on that guy. Okay, last crystal here. And it's going to be a 7-star version of... I saw like Silver Surfer and Gore there. I was like, oh gosh. Nothing like too crazy coming around the corner. But overall, I think for that amount, again, these cosmic ones were tragic, dude. They were... there's not really any copium in there, is there, man? But however, I'm really, really happy about the Sim Supreme and the Kushala. I really need to dive more into Kushala's rotation and remember more about what the character does and what she's good for. But that Sim Supreme, man, is so good to see as a 7-star character. Like, I've always loved him for his like cheesy amount of power gain. It's as soon as you like get that special 3 off and getting that loop going, you got all the bleeds, you're power stealing, and you're having an absolutely great time. And yeah, like even a banger Unawakened, the awakened ability is nice to have, but it isn't like a what is it, make or break for the champion. I'm liking the new UI, dude. Like, Sim Supreme looks awesome on the new UI as well. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed today's crystal opening video. If you did, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.